Welcome to tonight's Play Space Live. With big games pre-play. Kansas City and San Francisco. Again, like we had a couple years ago. A little bit boring, but hey, we'll deal with it, right? Why couldn't it have been like Cleveland and Detroit? Now that would have been a great Super Bowl. Anyway, Keith Avalone from Play Game. Sam is running tonight's show. Thanks to Play Gamer John Bowen for rating the teams. In fact, he rated the entire 2023 playoff field, all 14 teams. If you haven't accessed that download, it's posted in the January Connect e-newsletter, which is found on the Play website under the blog post heading. Let's get right to it, although Sam looks like tweaking the camera. I think everything's got to do. We just actually realized we didn't have a scoreboard, so Sam printed off some numbers that I can place by the board. But I'm going to have to separate them here real quick. So give me just a second here. I'm not very good at talking while I'm doing something, unfortunately. Get my red numbers and the gold numbers. Yeah, it's another red and gold big game. I think the 49ers are wearing their white jerseys this year. We've had the Super Bowl a couple years ago. What was it, 4 years ago? I remember, if I'm remembering it correctly, I intended to look it up on the archive, but if I'm remembering correctly, it was a really low-scoring Super Bowl. Our pre-play was very, very low scoring. I think it was 10-7, and the excuse me, and the actual game was much higher scoring. So sometimes it comes out like it does in real life. Sometimes it doesn't, but we play it nonetheless. All right, let's get our numbers out here. Is this going to be on the visible up top, Sam?
No,
it's not visible. Well, here, let me. No, I'll do it here. Oh, I'm dropping my tokens here. Everybody's getting settled in. How about that? Will that work?
Visible, but now the bottom of the board is
How about this?
Yeah, it's probably.
We should have done this before, but we didn't. All right. I'll leave these stray numbers here. We will not be using a score sheet tonight. We're just going to play with the tokens. I've got some logos that I took from the web to put on these teams to help identify them. So we got 49ers, Chiefs, offense, defense. I think we're ready to roll. Let's have so we're going to use red and yellow dice for this game since it's a red and gold fest here between these two teams. We'll say the red is so the Chiefs, I guess, are wearing the red jerseys. So this will be Kansas City. This will be San Francisco. Whoever has the higher will win the toss. All right, so they will get. So the 49ers get the ball first, and I probably need to write that down somewhere. Well, I just need to remember that San Francisco got the ball first. Yeah, that'll work. A little notepad. You got something to write with? Thank you. So I guess we will have a little bit of a... So San Francisco gets opening kick. Kansas City gets second half kick. Okay. Just a little mental note. All right, so San Francisco will start. We'll use the red token for San Francisco, and as we typically do, we always move this way so that the defense is here, the offense is here. All right, let's do our kickoff. Oh, it's going to be 2. So we'll start from the second zone, and we'll start with a sip of my LaCroix. Got the cranberry lime tonight. It's not LaCroix. It's the Kroger brand, the Kroger knockoff. Well, this is a knockoff of the Super Bowl, right? Okay, so let's start with a run sequence against a run defense. And, okay, any runner rated with 2 usage symbols. I don't believe that's going to be the case. So it'll be a short gain, but nothing. And the Niners left to punt on their first sequence. And it will be, it's another 2, only 2? Really? 1, 2. So it'll be either a poor punt. More likely, it was a good return by the Chiefs. So they're going to start in Niners territory. Okay, let's flip it over. They're inside the 50 to start the game. Mahomes, that's just the way he likes it. We'll start with a pass sequence against a safe defense. 44. 2 or more players on the defensive line rated 2 on the pass. There's one, of course, Nick Bosa. So it will be complete. Mahomes is going to find somebody for a gain of 3 zones. Look at that right now. Knocking on the door. Try to punch it in. Against, let's see, they're in the goal line. That would be against a run defense. So they're going to try to run it against a run defense. And stuffed. So big stop for the 49ers. It's Fred Warner with the stop. And they'll take the field goal. In this day and age of the NFL, it seems like more and more teams would go for the touchdown in this situation, but we're going to just take the field goal. It's just a 3-0 lead for Kansas City. With 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Do I have a 3? Surely I have a 3 here. There it is. Do you have duplicate numbers here, Sam? Because, what if it's third? Okay. All right, there they are. Okay. 3-0. Here's the kickoff. 6. That's an O result, 3 zones. So the Niners get decent field position with 8 minutes to go. All right, here comes Brock Purdy. Second chance. He'll try a pass sequence against a blitzing defense. And we got a 63. Offense penalty is going to kill the drive. All right, well, that's going to have to be a punt. And another poor punt. Great field position for the Chiefs. With 6 minutes in the 6th minute of the first quarter. Well, let's try for a pass sequence. 3 against a safe defense. Another 46. Any player on the defensive line rated 2 on the pass. That will be Nick Bosa with the sack. Although let me check. It's a moot point for this game. Actually, he would have escaped the sack. Mahomes would have gotten rid of the ball. But they will have to punt. 3 zones. 1, 2, 3. Niners will take over here. And third possession of the game for the Niners. Oops, I guess I should probably call it. We'll do a run sequence against a blitzing defense. 34. At least one player rated run 0 in the offensive backfield. I think not. It's a gain of 2 zones. All right, and let's try a pass sequence. Gets a passing defense. That might not work out so well. Brock Purdy back to pass. No, it's a defensive penalty, a holding penalty. Sustains the drive. So now they're inside the 50 and threatening. And they'll go back to the run against a blitzing defense. At least one player rated run 0 in the offensive backfield. That again is a no, and it's another gain. This time for 2 zones. And the Niners are threatening in the final minute of the first period. Purdy back to pass. Blitzing. Here come the Chiefs. Chiefs defense, which is, from what I heard, the youngest defense in the league. Any player on the defensive line rated 0 on the pass. That's going to be no. So it will be, let's check for no, not an interception. Checking for an interception. Gets rid of it. Actually chooses not to throw the pick. He'll just get sacked. So that will bump them back, though. As the quarter ends, and the Chiefs leading 3-0. Niners lining up for a field goal. This is from the 3rd zone, and let's see. Jake Moody is double A. So 11-63 is going to be good, and he nails it. So it's 3-3. We might have another low-scoring game. Here's the kickoff. Another O result, and it's going to be 3 zones for the Chiefs. 13 minutes to go. Try a run sequence, I think, against a run defense. Let's see here. 2 or more players ready to run 2 on the offensive line. Yes, sir. That is a yes. Creed Humphrey and Joe Thuney. So there's a big hole and a gain, but only for 1 zone. Try that again. Safe defense. This time, an offensive penalty is going to kill the drive, and the Chiefs are going to have to punt. 2, 3 up 3 zones. 1, 2, 3. So the Niners will take over here with 10 minutes to go. Purdy. Should he pass? He's going to pass. Safe defense. 65. Checking those linebackers, and none of them are 0, so that was going to be is the passer's Y greater or less than 4? I believe it is. Yeah, it's a 2, so it's incomplete. So Purdy throws incomplete, and they got a punt again. It's going to be 3 zones up. So the Chiefs are going to get decent field position just outside the 50 with the.
Would the Chiefs be the red pawn?
No, the Chiefs should be.
The red scoreboard?
No, the Chiefs are the yellow.
Okay.
I think. The Chiefs are the red dye is what I was using. That's what I said for the because I don't know. That's seems like there's really the Niners have more gold than yellow, like a metallic gold. So yeah, we got the right tokens in there. All right, with 8 minutes to go in the half, about halfway through the second period, we're still tied at 3. Chiefs with the ball near midfield, and here comes Mahomes going with a pass sequence against a safe defense. And Joey Bosa is going to bust through for a sack. I believe. Well, actually, looks like he's going to be pressured because I see that exclamation point. So he pressures Mahomes. Mahomes gets rid of it though. Still, it's going to have to be a punt. Oh, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to coffin corner them back. This is turning into a defensive battle again. Run. Against a safe defense. The Niners. Let's see. 2 more players ready to run 2 on the defensive line. I don't think so, no. There is nobody rated 2 at this point, so it's going to be a gain for the Niners. McCaffrey will bust through for 2 zones. And let's go ahead and stay on the ground. And McCaffrey is double A, so that's going to be another gain. Again, 2. And we're starting to get close to the inside the 50, starting to approach the 2-minute warning. We're at 4 minutes left. Let's write a pass sequence against a blitzing defense. A sack and a fumble. Oh, that's that result that I always get. I think we're just going to play the. There's an option you can have where they could go for be returned. I think we'll just. I don't want to spend the time looking up that rule. I should have refreshed my memory on the rule. Let me just look real quick. I can't find it. It doesn't have it on there, so we are just going to see if he can try a long field goal. Odd he can. Is that what it says? Yeah, no, even he can, and yeah, it rolled even. So this is a very long field goal, zone 4 for Moody. Let's see, A. So 11-33. It's not a. Maybe they shouldn't try it. That would give the Chiefs a short. I think they're going to punt. So they'll get the option of 2 zones. So they'll pin them back rather than give them the short field. 2-minute warning. I think we're happy to play it safe, play it close to the vest. Mahomes will also play it close to the vest. Runs the ball. Run sequence. 33. At least one player rated run 0 on the offensive line. I doubt that. No way. So it'll be a gain of a zone. And yeah, we'll assume that timeouts are being strategically used here. Run again. Run sequence against the run defense again, and that will be stopped. So they will punt. You know what? This is unless it's a turnover. We'll have a kneel down. Yeah, it's going to be 2-1-2. All right, so there'll be a kneel down. So we're at the half. It is 3-3. Now here's where Taylor Swift comes out. No, she's not the halftime. It's Usher, right? But she will be there, you know. All right, so Chiefs are going to get. Actually, the Chiefs are going to get the ball to start the second half. So I guess I'll just leave them the way they are.
Should we run our NASCAR?
Our NASCAR ads. Yeah, we were talking about the fact that we're going to be releasing these NASCAR sets, the Scram sets, and the new NASCAR sets next week. We have a stream next week to open up the Scram season, and I was telling Sam, yeah, they'll be running tons of NASCAR ads during the Super Bowl. So we thought, well, let's run our own ads. So for our own NASCAR stuff. So yes, we're going to go ahead and release those sets tonight. I think they're live right now, aren't they?
I didn't make
Okay, they're not live yet, but they will be after the game.
I'll make them live right now.
Sam will make them live right now. All right, so give them 2 minutes and they'll be live for both the 2023 Scram season, 2024 Scram season, and B series. But once again, we have the B series and the you can just get the A series, or you can get the A and B series together, and then the NASCAR season is also available. So super fun. Ready to get rolling with NASCAR. Okay, let's get the second half underway. The Chiefs will get the ball first. It's tied 3-3. Uncharacteristically defensive game. The Chiefs are going to start from the third zone. And I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll try to open things up a little bit with a pass sequence. How about against a run defense? This could be our first bit. I don't think we've had a play bigger than 2 zones all game. 54 defense penalty sustains the drive plus 2 zones. So a penalty on the defense, probably a pass interference. Puts the Chiefs in Niners territory. Now we'll go back to the run sequence against a safe defense. 3 or more players ready to run 2 on the offense. That's probably going to be a yes. Let's just check, though. They're inside the 50, so that takes away Thuney, but adds Mahomes. Now there's only just those, just the one. So that's going to be a no. There'll be a couple of yards, but the drive's still alive, so it's a third down play. And Mahomes will go back to pass. Blitzing. Here come the 49er blitz. He's going to beat that blitz. Any receiver rated 2 stars. Let's check that. Don't see anybody with 2 stars on here. All right, well, that's going to be a no. Incomplete. It seems like somebody on the Chiefs should have. Yeah, Travis Kelce has 2 stars. I figured as much. All right, so that is going to be a completion, not an incompletion. It'll be for 2 zones. All right, so the drive stays alive inside the 20. Chiefs going for the score. Pass again. Safe defense. And home team on offense. We'll have to roll for that. Odd they are. They are. It's complete for 2 zones. And it's a touchdown, Chiefs. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Chiefs get on the scoreboard. And the extra point is good. It is now 10-3. Chiefs over the Niners on the touchdown pass to Kelce. Here's our kickoff. Just around the 20. We'll call it a touchback. And the Niners are down by a touchdown. Back to pass goes Purdy against a safe defense. Any linebacker rated 2 on the pass? Let's just check that. That's a no. Not yet anyway, so it's going to be complete. Purdy's going to find George Kittle over Drew Tranquil for a pickup. Oh, it's an XP gain. 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Inside the 35. Let's try McCaffrey up the middle. Safe defense. 61. Knocked over. Let's do the decider. So we might get an extra down, though, if it's odd. And it is. So third down. And let's try McCaffrey again. Against a run defense. 14 is runner A. Oh, McCaffrey is an A. Or double A, actually. So he's going to sneak through there for a zone gain. And the drive stays alive. Now Purdy goes back to pass, looking for Ayuk against a blitz. Here comes the Chiefs' blitz. And does he have the protection? Yes. Banks and Williams are going to hold. It is going to be complete for the score. Purdy finds Ayuk for the touchdown. And the extra point is good. Tied at 10. Let me get my little numbers out here. Oops. Get the right numbers here. Where's my 1? Oh, it's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. All right, 10-10. With 5 minutes to go in the period. And the Chiefs will start inside or at the 20, we'll call it. Touchback. 25. Get a swig of my cranberry lime. Well, 2 touchdowns this period. Made the game a little bit more interesting. And the Chiefs will begin. Let's start with let's have Pacheco run it. How about against a safe defense? That's going to be a gain of 1 zone. Back to pass. Safe defense. 24. Any player rated 2 on the offensive line? Somebody's got to be, but they're not. Not at this not at this stage of the field. So that's going to be a no. It's incomplete, and they will get a 3rd down play. Call it 3rd and short, up the middle. Safe defense. 41. And that will be a gain because the blocks are made by Thuney and Humphrey for a 1 zone. Minute left in the period. Let's try a pass sequence. Blitzing defense. Here come the Niners. Mahomes. Back to pass. Protection holds. Avoids the sack. But does not generate any yardage. And that's going to end the period. Tied at 10. Got a punt. And it'll be a 2-zone punt. Or no, I'm sorry, a 3-zone punt. So that's not too bad. 49ers will take over inside their 20. 14 minutes left in the game. It's tied at 10. Purdy back to pass. See if he can fight Deebo Samuel. Safe defense. Again, no really big plays this game. Purdy is rated a 2. It is complete for 2 zones. Let's pass again. Blitz again. Any defensive back rated 2. L'Jarius Sneed is 2-. Picks it off. Purdy is picked off. And 2 zones ahead. So downfield, there's picks it off. See, they're going to start from the 3rd. So it's intercepted downfield. Went for the deep bomb over the middle. And Sneed picked it off. So the Chiefs take over, and the drive is denied. We'll try a passing sequence against a safe defense. And once again, Kelsey is rated with 2 stars, so he's going to haul this in. It's an X gain, 3 zones, 11 minutes to play. Run against a blitz. 34. No zeros in the backfield. Well, wait a minute. Watson is a 0. Watson is 1-. That's going to be no gain. That was a costly rating. They'll have to settle for the field goal. 3-zone kick for Butker, who is AAA. That should be makeable. 11-61. Made it. So with 9 minutes left in the game, the Chiefs take the lead 13-10. Here's the kickoff. It is an O result. It is a wow result. 5. A long kickoff return for the Niners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Chiefs territory. All right. Well, won't take much to tie this game, but I think they have something else in mind. So will Purdy go back to the well? Yes, he will. Back to pass. Oh, pass defense too. This might not be good. Any player in the offensive backfield rated 0 on the pass? No, they're all at least a 1. It is complete for 2 zones. 7 minutes to go. Pass again. Against a pass defense? Yikes, I hate that. Passers, completion grade AAA or better. Let's check. It is 4A, actually. So he is going to complete it again. For 2 zones. That's a touchdown. With 6 minutes to go, Purdy finds, let's see, Kittle for the score. Here's the extra point. It is good. And the Niners take the lead. 6 minutes to play, 17-13. Here's the kickoff. 3 will put the Chiefs starting at the it's basically a touchback. 5 minutes to go. Down by 4. Field goal will not help. Pass sequence. Run defense. That might spell doom for the Niners. 2 or more players in the offensive backfield rated 0 pass. Completed. 4. It's an X gain. It is a 4-zone pickup. Just like that, Chiefs are knocking at the door. Run against a blitz. What did I roll? 24? 2 more plays ready to run 2 in the offensive backfield. Mahomes is a 2, but nobody else is. So we have no gain and a video review. It's possible fumble. So the way we do that is if I roll a 6, it's a fumble. That is reversed. Nope. The play stands as called. And the Chiefs will maintain possession. Okay, so there's 3 minutes to go. It is 17-13. I think you got to go for it. And they will. And we're going to put the ball in Mahomes' hand. Pass sequence. Safe defense. Well, here we go. Passers completion grade AA or better. It is complete. He's going to convert. 2 zones. Oh my gosh! 2-minute warning, and there they are, knocking at the 8-yard line. All right. Well, let's try. Do you pass or do you run here? I think you pass. And it will be against a pass defense. Because we are using the goal line defense. 14. Oh, his completion grade is going to mean he's going to throw the touchdown pass. Touchdown Chiefs. With 1.5 minutes to play. Extra point. Oh, do they want to go for 2? No, they. What would they go? No, they would kick the extra point, and it's good. 20-17, Kansas City. Still time though for a miracle. Oops, kickoff. 4. We'll put them 3 zones out. They must have squibbed the kick. So they're going to have time to get a play and hopefully get in field goal range. Got to throw the pass. And it's against the safe, which in this case would be, prevent. Let's see if Purdy can find an opening. He's got to get at least 2 zones. Any defensive back rated 2? Yes, L'Jarius Sneed again. Picks it off. Oh, my. Checking for Purdy's Y grade. It's a 3. Oh, Dice zones back. He could run it back for the score. And he does. Sneed runs it back for the score. Oh, what a way to end it. So L'Jarius Sneed picks off Purdy, runs it back for the score, and it's going to be 27-17. And we'll have a kickoff, and that'll be your ball game. Wow. 3-3 at the half. Final 27-17, Kansas City. Well, I could see that happening. There's been, some talk about Brock Purdy playing rather unevenly at times. So, we'll see. L'Jarius Sneed becomes the hero. He was the guy that, if I remember correctly, was the guy that knocked out the ball against the Ravens when the guy was just about ready to score. So, big postseason, at least on our tabletop. Okay, there you are. 27-17 Kansas City. That's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. Next week, as I mentioned, we're going to switch gears to our version of NASCAR, the opening race of the 2024 Stock Car Racing America season, otherwise known as SCRAM, live from the Northern Lights Motordome in suburban Minneapolis, St. Paul. That's our gigantic indoor auto racing venue in the hinterlands. We always like to open up the season there. Actually, the last couple of seasons we've had our first race in Hawaii, but this year it's back to the Motordome for our season opening race, the Ice Brew 600. So join us next Thursday night for our very first Scram race. Well, our first Scram race without Wayne Montana. He is retired, and it should be a very interesting season for Brett Tice, his replacement, who looks to generate a lot of success based on the early preseason reviews. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the real big game. Enjoy the commercials. Enjoy seeing Taylor Swift. Enjoy having great food with your family and friends. Wings, pizza, whatever it is. I think we're having chili. But do enjoy the weekend, and appreciate, as always, you taking some time to spend with us on your Thursday evening here in the Play Space Live. We'll see you next week for some Scram action here on the Play Games YouTube channel.